now we're live. So what's up, man? How you doing?
Not too bad, man. Just hanging. Just
Glad
got off
to
work, so
glad to have you back again with your
yeah,
face this time.
yeah. So
So you guys are
good to
putting
see you
out
guys.
yeah, I'm glad that not everybody says that. So you guys are putting out a new song within a few weeks here, yeah. What's the
Yeah, it
date
should be
today?
the
August
19th.
August 6th at the time of recording this. So the 19th it comes out.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
And you hooked up with the demo already, which I appreciate that. Um,
yep.
and I know you're waiting for us to kind of tear it apart and shit, but
Oh,
honestly,
for sure. Yeah,
I didn't really have much to
No,
tear
man, I got
apart,
good
dude. It
shit
was
to
pretty
say.
good. Like, I was actually, because I usually do look for something that I'm like, well, this is good, this is good. I would change this, but I'm not the musician. I'm just the appreciator. So, I mean, my say only goes so far, but
yeah,
to me, like, one thing that I really liked that I noticed immediately, like in the beginning of the song, you guys added blast beats. That was fucking cool. Like, I was like, holy shit, hardcore blast beats.
yeah. So at first it was just supposed to be this like just ripping double bass with like the hi hat and the snare, like just that really fast double bass, and then it drop in with the single bass when the vocals kick back in.
Yeah.
But I think that Jake just kind of messed with it, and he was just like, yo, check this out. And I'm like, that's fucking wild. Not sure that we can do that, but like, that's fucking wild. But then I was like, we're thinking about it. We're like, why not?
Why
Like,
not? Yeah.
Yeah, that
yeah,
beginning you're talking about right at the beginning where it's just like,
It's like,
and then it goes.
it's like maybe 25, 30
Yeah,
seconds
yeah,
in.
not even. That shit is fucking dope.
yeah, the even the drum fill in the beginning, I'm like, this is sick.
That's
And
that
then
fill.
the fill's dope. And then like the vocals come in with one guitar or whatever. But the blast beat thing was just like, we listened to it a few times. And I'm like, holy fuck. And I'm like texting our guitar player who wrote the song. And I'm like, what do you think? And he's like, I don't know, dude. It sounds sick, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, but yeah,
See, everybody
turns out
who's
we're
I think it.
blasting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, it
yeah.
sounds sick. Leave that blasting for sure.
everybody who's
Yeah.
tried to push a boundary like that or done something unknown has probably been unsure and then just did it anyways and then realized they had something fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I feel like going from the first two songs, I don't feel like riff for riff it's much different, but like that blast beat thing and then the I don't know what you want to call that chorus part, kind of like a singy kind of
Yeah,
thing going
I
on. But
like how it's structured differently like that, because it's almost sounds like it starts off with like a possible sing along, and then a breakdown, then a verse, instead of like a verse then a breakdown that you typically hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
if you
yeah.
did that on purpose or.
Well, Matt did. He goes, "What do you think about starting the next one with a breakdown?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Fucking A.
fucking why not?" You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like because I don't want to, like you said, like it's like repeating your song structure, like in every song. It's just kind of like, oh, give me a verse,
No,
chorus,
yeah, it's
verse,
boring to
bridge.
the ear.
It's just like, oh yeah, everything's structured the same. You know when to expect shit, but yeah.
I
So
think like throwing a complete surprise in there is good. So starting off with the breakdown, I mean, like, what better way to start a song than with the part that everybody's looking for, anyways? Because that's mainly what a lot of hardcore people are looking for is the breakdowns.
for sure, absolutely. And like I said, like that riff, that heavy riff with the blast beat, it's like kind of throws you off a little bit, I feel like. But when it drops back in, it's like possibly heavier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another thing that I really liked was, I don't know what you would call that bass tone or how you really define it, but I hear it in other things too, where it's a really clangy, like just very raw strings, heavy, big ass bass strings. Like, I love when that resonates through a song.
When they don't sound
Yeah.
like sloppy fucking trash canny almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is dope.
Yeah, I feel like because we're recording with somebody else on this single, and he's done We Will Rot, and he's done Red Lord and stuff like that, but it's like mainly like a polished sound. So
He's more familiar with recording that kind of style.
Yeah, like with a more, like I said, like a commercial type sound. You know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah.
we're very like we're pushing like, hey, this has to be like raw. Still, it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
the
for sure.
guitar's got to be dirty. The drums got to fucking cut through. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess we'll find out in the mix. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I'm
So
pumped. So
Yeah, I'm pumped to hear it mixed up now too, man, for sure.
the demo drums are programmed, right? I think that's what you said.
yeah, so Matt recorded the guitars and then put the drums to it and then sent it to everybody. And then Jake went and was like, "Hey, send me just the guitar tracks." And then what you guys got is him. I think he played it out on his E kit and then put it on the song. So
Okay.
yeah, so that fill at the end before the breakdown comes in again, that fill he put in, I'm like, holy fuck, I didn't expect that. It
Yeah.
was just like a blank spot where you just could yell vocals or whatever, but
Right.
I'm glad that he actually did a fill instead, because that shit, you got to say the right things in those breaks where it's just the
Yeah.
vocals, and I'm like,
It could
dude,
come
I
off
don't.
super cheesy, and you gotta yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That was a good idea to do that for sure.
and yeah, drums are way cooler than vocals to me anyway, so like it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're saying, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think you guys are making yourselves stand out a little more doing these different things instead of just kind of following the blueprint of what everything else is. Because to me,
Yeah,
it's really, really easy in this day and age to repeat something that's already been done across every genre of music just because there's so much out there. So when you hear
for
little
sure.
things like structured differently, like we were saying, with starting with a breakdown and going into a verse, or throwing in different type of drum fill, or even adding bass. Like not every punk or hardcore band or even metal band adds in bass to where it kind of stands out in the front. And I
Yeah,
always like that because I think it's an unappreciated instrument.
yeah, for sure, absolutely. And I think that's like, to me, that's like part of hardcore. You can kind of hear the bass like creeping through,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
even like I don't think you guys are Pantera fans, but like when Dimebag solos and you hear Rex's bass in the back, I just think that's like the hardest shit ever.
Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
complements everything else that is in the song. Like I don't know. Like
yeah,
Metallica is one that's easily to pick apart for when it comes to bass, because like Injustice for All has no bass. Like
zero, yeah,
Ride the Lightning has. I think they drowned it out way too much. Like they should have put it more forward.
yeah.
But I think that was a lot of egos involved in that. But we're not here to talk about
Well, yeah,
that, anyways. But
I just always like how, like you were saying, TJ, how hardcore bands are kind of notorious for like letting the bass shine, even if it's for like a bar. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That usually there's something in there. One of my
yeah,
favorite parts on this song is like at about a minute 30, that little like metal kind of riff in there, that little like twangy riff, and then it goes into that groovy part.
yeah,
Oh, this shit's so
yeah.
sick, dude. That's probably my favorite part of the song.
Yeah, I try to sit and like pick out my favorite part because that's how I listen to music. I'm like, oh, what's the best part of this song? And I'm fucking dude, I'm not sure. Like I like the how it's just like the vocals with the breakdown in the beginning. The blast beat's different.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
the drum fill before the verse, and then it's like the way that chorus comes in with Rory's like singing. So that's like different for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the stuff that we have. And then that to me, it's like a Slayer type riff,
yeah.
which
Which I love
I
that
feel like,
like twang of evil to it, you know?
yeah, he like harmonized it and everything. It's fucking sounds sick. And then like the vocal part towards the end of that, where what I say, something like, is it a God complex or depression? It's probably both, but I'm just like the way the vocal flows on the riff. I was like, this fucking is sick. And then
It's almost like riding
right
a
after
beat
that,
when you're rapping.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Like,
yeah, exactly. And then the way it comes back into the chorus, like, or yeah, the chorus singing part, like 1.5 times or whatever. I'm like, this is sick. Back into the break, you know. So I feel like we have other songs written, but this one was like, this is the furthest that way. So like, let's fucking just go with that. And if people don't like it, dude, we fucking have day jobs.
Yeah.
I honestly, like, right at the get, that fill from first listen, I thought it was gonna start off like from the. Thought it was gonna start off just like and and you got me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's hard to surprise, nowadays with the breakdown to breakdown.
Yeah, I think definitely the blast beats. When you do that song live, that's gonna shock some people where they're like, "Oh shit!" Awesome. Like these guys threw some balls into the mix.
It'll get people moving, I would imagine, dude, for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it live. And that's what is today, the 6th. We got like 3 weeks until our show. So
the last time that we talked to you, you guys hadn't done a live show yet, right? I'm pretty sure you hadn't.
I don't think so.
I don't even know. Because I don't even know that
after it was like maybe 2 weeks after you guys did your first show in Ohio, I want to say, wasn't it?
Yeah, our first show was July 6th, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like a month ago exactly.
Yeah. So now that you've played a few shows, like with the band.
Just that one.
Oh, you've only played the one? I guess I've seen like 4 announced since then.
Yeah, you see so many flyers, it's like.
So I'm like, I don't really always like grasp the date. I'm just like looking at the lineup. And then, because a lot of times I'm like, shit, it's on a Wednesday in like the middle of August. Like I probably ain't going to be able to make it. So I don't like get my heart set on it. But how did you guys' first show go?
It was cool, dude. Marcus from Lockdown, he put this kind of like fest together down there. So, he asked us, and I'm like, you know what? As far as booking the show goes, it's like, let's do something so we kind of like have something to like work quicker to get this stuff set and ready to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to use we don't have a show like so we can just lollygag and bullshit
around.
Yeah,
you kind of wanted something to like light a little bit of fire under everybody's ass.
Right. And it's like, oh fuck, here we go. We have to
do it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was sick though. Like there's a good amount of people, good reaction, and dude. I mean, everybody in the band, like I play guitar in every band I've been in, but all the dudes in the band are like fucking better musicians than me, so it's like, you know what I mean? It was smooth.
I think you're killing it on vocals.
Yeah,
though, dude. You got a good sound.
I appreciate it.
YouTube, we fucking can watch the first show, and like, I thought you killed it, dude.
Thanks, dude. Yeah,
for sure.
I'm trying, man. I know I got like a fucking almost sound like I'm fucking tone deaf or some shit. But
I like that it's
just
real. It's real sound, you know what I mean? It's like a real sounding. It's not like...
Doesn't sound processed or like there's a ton of effects added to it or anything.
You're just pissed off and you're yelling.
I feel you. Yeah, because I think that too when I listen to some stuff. I'm like, dude, like, you don't have to like grunt these lyrics.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know.
But
I think
who am I?
Depending on... I mean, for this being the first band that you've sang in, like, you do great. Like, because I've seen other people that are like, this is the first band, and you can tell. Like, you're like...
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure,
you can.
dude.
I'm not trying to be rude, but,
it's
like,
funny.
You can tell that they just try to over-enunciate certain things, or, like, they're off timing or whatever. Like, but... And I haven't seen you guys live yet, but on the recordings that I've heard, you're doing a great job, dude.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
One thing me and Jeremy talked about a while ago, are you guys going to release a full EP? Because this one song at a time shit, it's like, it's a huge tease.
Or are you gonna, see, I also think, and I have seen bands do the old, okay, release 2 songs, release a song, release 2 songs, and then combine them.
You're showing the world one boob, and that's it. Everybody's got to imagine the other.
Yeah.
Or have you not really?
No, I talked to them about it like the past couple times we've met up, and I felt like we were at the right time to, like, if we're going to keep playing shows, like, we have to have something else out, right? Like, you're gonna play like 5 or 6 songs live, and we play a cover. But
Plus, you
we
gotta
should
have
have
something at your merch table too.
yeah. So I was like, well, let's put another song out. That way, there's 3 of our own songs, and then a 4th song that we cover that people can sing along to, and then the other ones can just right now be, mosh when you hear the mosh, I guess.
Right.
But I was like, let's see what we write and get until right around January, first of the year, and then figure out our best songs at that point, and record somewhere in that time frame for an EP.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I know Jeremy bought the tape. I'm not a big tape person, so as much as I enjoy the band, sorry to say I didn't buy it.
No, you're good.
But like to me, I'm like, fuck 2 songs. Like that's a 45 right there. Like you could just throw that out there, and like that would be cool. But I'm just waiting for like, give me like 6 to 8 or whatever you guys are gonna do, because I mean the songs that are out are fucking great. I love them, so I'm looking forward to the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably do 5, and it's like, and I don't want to. As far as right now, I feel like I don't want to put these songs on it. You know what I mean? But
Gotcha.
Who knows when it comes down to it? Like if we pick one of these songs or none of them to be on it, hasn't been.
And that's why you got to buy the
decided.
Because you never know if you're never gonna play it again.
I know.
But anyway, shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome, dude.
Yeah, the tapes look sweet. So I love the color.
I love the artwork. Yeah, green tape.
Yeah, dude. The green. I was like, we got to do fucking night vision green, dude.
Yeah, sick.
He's like, you mean like neon? I'm like, yeah, but night vision, right? Just for the whole,
Yeah, for the whole fucking, war aspect to it.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So they turned out dope, yeah, for sure. And then the artwork, I've worked with that guy like numerous times, and I just like what he does. So I was like, he can do what I have in my mind. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I think the song will do well. I mean, sure, there's going to be a couple people that are going to be like, not my thing, or you added this, it's not going to be. But I think overall, people are going to be like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Especially if they like the other 2. I mean, the sound is still there, but you incorporated some different elements to it as well, which I really like. I appreciate that.
That's dope. Yeah, I was like waiting for you guys to be like, yo, what the fuck did you do?
No, I like it, man. I mean, like in my mind.
What happy accident was this?
I see, like, you know what I mean? It's super danceable, and there's like little sing-along parts in there. There's little 2-step circle-y parts in there, and like we were saying earlier, how you ride on that part in there with your vocals, and it's almost like a hip-hop thing, like.
It makes me think of like,
that's sick, dude.
Biggie was always good at really like riding a beat. Like people love Tupac, but I don't think he was as good at doing that as Biggie was. And that I always relate that to that. So like, not that you're Biggie or anything, but you know what I mean? Like that same kind of,
not even close.
That same kind of like coasting over, like hand in hand with the music, like it fit well.
Yeah, it's like the timing with the snare is fucking. It's nice to hear that shit in time, so to speak. Yeah, and I feel like that part you're talking about, and then the it goes back into the verse or whatever, and at the end of that, I kind of do like the same thing. Yep.
Where it's like I'm begging, I'm pleading, show me a sign because I need it. Like. Obviously the way it's written, it's gonna flow.
Yep.
But yeah, you just got to kind of just follow the drum in a way, but still kind of do your own thing. But yeah, I'm pumped on it.
I would say in the final product, if my input means anything, don't switch it up too much from where it's at, because you're in the right spot.
No, the vocals are done. Yeah, okay. So the vocals are done. Yeah.
You just got to track the rest of everything.
Everything has been sent over. The only thing we have to do is they're going to record the bass. Oh, no, they did record the bass.
Okay.
So, no, we just got to go. He's just got to go do drums and then mix and master, and it's up. So,
I can't fucking wait to hear the drums on there, dude.
And then you got to...
And that's like my favorite part. Like, I love hearing that the drums, just real drums. You know what I mean? And I don't want to, don't pad them so they sound, oh, we're in a studio. I want to fucking like it's live. You know what I
Yeah,
You
mean?
yeah.
want the full embodiment
I want the
of
fucking
each
China to
drum
sound
piece.
like a trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. Like you want to be able to like I want to smash somebody to this. I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't
Yep.
want like the computer drums where it's like the kick drum is the same intensity on every hit. The snare sounds the same on every hit. That's
It's just putting
no,
emotion into it, man. It's like when that shit's
for
like
sure.
off just a hair and brings that human element to it. Fuck, you can't. That's all feeling, man. You'll never get
Yeah,
that.
for sure. And drums is probably my favorite instrument. So
That's a
I'm
good way
like,
to put that, though. Like, because I guess I've noticed that, but I've never actually, like, said it out loud, where programmed drums will have the same snare, like, sort of frequency that it goes
Yeah.
into, or the same kick. Whereas if you're playing live or in a studio, it doesn't do that.
It's
right.
like
Yeah, they'll
I'm
Because
sorry, go ahead.
you might be like hitting real hard going through a fill, versus where you were just going through the chorus, kind of trying just floating along, like, and your intensity is going to be different there.
right. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like if you got in a fight, if you're a drummer and you got in a fight with your old lady before you recorded, that shit's gonna come off like hot as fuck, right? But if you're
That's
if you're
the
a drum
dude's
programmer,
process.
dude, right? And
Yeah.
it's gonna come off
Everything
the
the
same.
same.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the process. He's like, before I go record, I just like to get real pissed at my wife.
Yep, or whatever you got to do, man. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
that always pops into my head. 'Cause it's like, you know,
But yeah, man,
Yeah, for sure.
I wish I had something to tear apart a little bit just for funsies, but like I really don't.
Nah.
And when you said that, I was like, damn, I should probably think of something, but
shit's awesome.
I really don't have anything.
Yeah.
We were both
yeah.
both enjoying it, both I wouldn't say surprised, but I was taken back by like the little changes that you made for sure. In a
Yeah.
good way.
Like I said, yeah, I was just waiting on you guys to be like, what the fuck did you do? Like,
Yeah.
this is
Why'd
not
you
in the
just make
same vein.
Why'd you
no,
make
dude, the
Death
structure.
Magnetic,
As soon
dude?
as that new structure hit, it was like, oh yeah, dude, this is fresh.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
like that. That's the main thing that keeps me involved in any type of music is bringing something fresh. Because I listen like obsessively. So just day in and day out, I'm hearing, this, that, and the other. And it starts to get boring after a while if it's the same shit.
Tell you
Yeah,
what, I
for
don't want to
sure.
hear Kate Bush anymore in this store. Fucking burned.
In the store?
Yeah,
Why have we been playing Kate
Steve
Bush a lot?
has. I had to
Oh,
pull it out of the CD player yesterday when
I
you
guess I
guys
haven't
took
been
off.
paying attention.
I'm just like, oh my god, cloud bursting again. And then it's only because of the running up the hill. It's just like so
Yeah.
burned, dude. But anyway,
So,
Crazy that
What's-
one fucking show can do that. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
I
I
know.
know for
or
sure.
TikTok,
It's
Fuck.
making it break
Yeah.
records and stuff too. Like the impact that had is
so
wild.
insane.
And I think Stranger Things has to do a lot with the tape resurgence too.
oh,
as well.
most definitely, because
Yeah.
like Walkmans, man, to get an OG Walkman that works, it's like at least $50.
Yep.
Like, and people know it, so it's not like back in the day where
You're talking about the yellow Sony, the sport
well,
one.
yeah, there's the sport one, but then there's like so many different other kinds. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? The sport one I think's usually a little more, isn't it? Because
Mhm.
it's like fancy.
Yep.
But yeah, it's crazy out there.
So
Yeah.
what is I gotta ask this before we wrap this up. What's the official name of the song? I need
It's,
to know for
uh,
advertising
yeah.
purposes.
It's Pyrrhic Victory.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically like it's you won the battle, but was it worth it? You know what I mean? So, and I guess it's in reference to, like winning the battle for me was like coming home. You know what I mean? But like
Yeah, like
me
you
coming
made
home,
it back.
yeah, but at what cost, kind of thing. So,
Right.
yeah, and like it goes to like I guess like it's like almost like a story wise on how. You know what I mean? Like the Whitechapel thing is that you guys come down to Detroit like relatively.
As
You know,
often as
As
we
often
can.
as we can, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're driving on 75 before Big Beaver, Whitechapel Cemetery's right there.
Yep.
And so when I was filling out my will, I had to like pick where I was going to be like buried at. if I died.
Oh.
And
Shit,
I
never
picked
thought about that.
Whitechapel.
You would
Big
have
Beaver
to-
Yeah.
Road.
I'm like, oh,
buried
dude.
next to the Big Beaver.
Yeah, I never think about that, but but either way, I was like, that's like the only like cemetery I know, and it looks like nice.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
like, so that's what I had that like written out that's where I was going to go, and but yeah, so
And here you
that's
are,
the
sir.
whole line from the beginning. Yeah, here I am, and now I won't be getting buried. I'll be getting cremated and put somewhere else, but whatever's cheapest for the family at this point.
Yeah,
but I
right.
figure if the government was paying for it, dude, throw me in that one.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
they don't carry that on like afterwards. Don't they take care of your shit like forever, or is that not a thing anymore?
Yeah, it depends. Like, I'm like service connected, like disability, like I have like the full like deal there. So I'm good, but not every veteran is. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
there's little nuances that differ in all of that, and I don't know much about it because I've never been in any service branch, so I've just overheard people talking about it.
yeah, there's certain benefits you get, but yeah, it's like one of those things where you really gotta try to figure it out. You know what I mean? It's not like they're like, hey, come here and we're going to do this and this for you, and we're going to make sure that you're taking, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that part's the part that's missing right now. So
Well, cool.
Yeah.
So August 16th is the release date of the song, correct? Or no, that was the 19th. I keep fucking that up.
19th,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good.
I got so many
16th
dates swinging around in my head.
Yeah.
16th,
Yeah, so the 19th
this will
for the
probably be
song.
when you guys are all hearing this. So
Yeah, and then the 19th, the song, and then the 24th in Berkeley at
at the show.
the show.
Gatekeepers.
I want to get to
Yeah,
that show.
so-
You guys are playing with Stop at Nothing, correct?
Yeah,
we were talking. That I'm gonna
Who else is
make
on
an
the
effort
show?
to get down there.
That's like a couple days right before school starts and
Yep.
shit.
I was gonna make my kid go with me
Yes.
as an out of town trip.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go. We're going, dude. I don't care if you want to go or like go to the show or not. Come on.
Yeah, I think I'm bringing both my kids. So.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, for sure. But yes, Stop at Nothing, Slice, and Cyanide,
Okay.
which they're
I
like
don't
this
know the
like
last
Yeah, Cyanide, I don't know.
They're a headlining band. To me they sound like Slayer and Pantera together, and it's like fucking, and then it's got these crunchy parts, so it's, I don't know, dude. It fucking sounds
We'll check
sick,
it out.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Check them out, and yeah, I think we tagged them in all the flyers and shit like that. So,
Okay.
but real like thrash metal kind of deal. So they put the show together, and I saw they had like one spot to be announced. I'm like, yo, make us the
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
announced.
that's awesome.
So it's
So,
in Berkeley.
yeah, luckily we did.
What's the venue? I didn't remember if you said or not.
Yeah, Gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like
I've never been there.
looks like
Yeah,
I
neither
don't
have
think it's like a normal venue. It's like a video game and like maybe Magic the Gathering. I don't know, some type of
Oh damn, this is gonna be like a Frozen Soul show with everybody playing Magic.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, pretty much. I saw pictures of different bands playing there, and I'm like, oh, that room's like not big. You know what I mean? So it should be
Which
a
will
fun
probably
time.
make it cooler though, that it's not like
I agree.
The industrial center or something to where you don't have a 3,000 person cap or whatever it is. Like it'll be a lot more personal.
Oh, my favorite shows are the smallest ones, man.
Yeah, and I try to make it a point to, like, if we can play the smallest venue possible. Like, I know we're not drawing a shitload of people anyway, but we're playing a show in Toronto in October, and I'm like, yo, what's the cap on this? Because I'm not trying to play no 300 cap. Like, he's like, it's 70. And I'm like,
Perfect.
fuck
Damn.
yeah, dude, that's perfect.
Hell
You
yeah.
get like 30 or 40 kids, and it's dope, But if,
Yeah,
you get
'cause,
more, it's just
no
almost like
matter
a war
what,
zone.
they're gonna be fucking stoked on it. So,
Yeah.
when you get up in the thousands, then you got like people like standing there like this, like playing Candy Crush and shit, and they're like, I guess this
Yeah.
band's all right.
I doubt we're going to have to deal with that issue. So we'll just stick to the 100 cap if possible.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. I'm looking forward to it. thanks for jumping on for this quick little promo that
No, thank you guys for helping us out. I appreciate it.
we're happy to, man.
Fucking A.
Anytime. We love doing this shit, so it ain't nothing to us.
Sick. All right. Well, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully at the show. That would be awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we'll be in touch soon. I'm sure we'll see you, if not at this show, at some other show. Like anytime I'm heading down there, I'll be sure to get a hold of you. I think I have your phone number if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I mean, we interact on Instagram anyway, so
For sure,
it's for sure. But yeah, thank you guys both.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You take care. We'll be in touch.
Hey, save one of those large fucking throwdown T-shirts for me.
Got you.
Awesome.
I'll put it aside. All right.
All right.
All right, later, dude.
Later, man.
All right. See you guys.
All right.
All done.
Yeah, we're not live
All right.
anymore.